What's going on, guys? Jimmy here with One Road. Today I'm going to be doing something that I've wanted to do for quite a long time now. I'm going to be painting the tow hooks on my Suburban red. Now, those tow hooks are black now and they look fine, but I have seen a few vehicles with red tow hooks and I don't know what it is, but it just looks so cool. So I went over to Home Depot, grabbed some apple red glossy spray paint, and I'm gonna take those tow hooks off, sand them down, and then paint them. I did grab 2 different courses of Scotch-Brite pad. This will allow me to sand down the tow hooks quite a bit, get any rust or old paint or anything like that off of there. And the paint I got was paint and primer in one, so I'm not gonna have to prime it. I'll just put 2 to possibly 3 good coats of paint on these tow hooks. This looks like it's an 18 millimeter. Not super tight. There's 2. We got the tow hook off. Okay, so here you can see the tow hook, pretty simple. And what I'm gonna do is sand this thing down really good because you can see there's lots of oil and debris on there. So I gotta get this thing really clean so that the paint sticks. Okay, so for the cleaning part of it, I'm just gonna use some basic simple green and wet it down. Let it sit for a second. Okay, so after the simple green bath, this thing is clean as a whistle, and you can see that it was painted black from the factory, but some of the paint is actually starting to come off, probably just due to old age. Okay, so now I'm gonna take one of these heavy-duty stripping pads and just start sanding this thing down. So after sanding and cleaning, this is what it looks like. I am gonna do one final clean with some alcohol. I just want to be sure that this is extremely clean and has no oils or grease or anything like that on it, just so the paint sticks better. And that alcohol dries really fast, so I am left with a paintable surface. So I have created a little cardboard box kind of painting area. I'm just gonna lay this in here and paint, and then I'll wait a few minutes and coat a second coat. Then I'll turn it over and try to get the rest of what I didn't get the first time. Okay, so here we have coat number 2. And it all seems to be going on really, really nicely. The color is great. The only area that I haven't really gotten is back here. But I'm gonna flip it over and I'll be able to get that real good when I get the other side. Okay, well, I came up with a little bit better of a system. Makes a lot more sense this way, kind of how the professionals do it. But I took some, this is actually a string trimmer. It's almost like fishing line, just really thick fishing line stuff. And just hung it up on my ladder. So now it's suspended. I can get to all sides just by twisting it up here. But it's looking really good. I did get a little bit of a drip there just because I kind of was trying to go fast, but not a big deal. That's the bottom. The top, on the other hand, looks absolutely fantastic. This color, I hope it's coming off on camera, because the back of the screen that I'm looking at doesn't look as red as what I'm seeing in real life, but this color is just perfect for this. It has now been a full 24 hours since I painted the tow hooks red. Right after I painted them, I hung them up and they've just been sitting here drying, and you can see the red color on this Craftsman creeper and the red color on these tow hooks. The tow hooks, I'm hoping it's coming off on camera, but these are actually much, much more red and look extremely good. The quality of the paint looks great. The gloss on it, I think, looks excellent. This literally looks factory. That being said, I do want to point out a mistake that I made. The first tow hook that I painted, I did make a small mistake in the paint. There was one spot that I actually didn't get enough paint on, so you can see the black coming through. So I thought, hey, why don't I just take the can, since it's been 24 hours, and just hit it a couple times and cover that black area up? Well, I did that, and unfortunately, let me show you what happened. You can see the moment I sprayed that paint, I saw this just start crinkling up, and it's so bad, it's just, I'm not gonna let that slide. So unfortunately for me, what I'm gonna have to do is sand this one down again and repaint it. It's not gonna be that big of a deal because these things are pretty small and it's a fairly simple process to do. I'm not a professional painter, so I don't know how paint reacts and all that stuff. I'm not exactly sure why that happened. It was immediately after I sprayed it, I looked at it and I saw, wow, it crinkled it all up. And so obviously there's some sort of issue with doing that. In any case, we're gonna get that fixed. We're gonna repaint that tow hook and we're gonna throw these things on the truck to see what they look like. All right, guys, it has been a few days now, and these red tow hooks right here have come out awesome. I did have a little bit of a problem with this one. Maybe you can see the kind of crinkling on the inside there. Even though I sanded that one down again completely as much as I could, there was still a little bit of red paint on there. I just couldn't get to it unless I sat there for, you know, an hour just sanding down that inner side of that tow hook. I didn't feel like doing that. I kind of knew it was a possibility that it could crinkle again when I resprayed it. I tried to prep it the best I could, but that was the only real spot with crinkling. It's on the inside of the hook, so I don't really care. The paint still seems very, very good. It looks fantastic. There's a lot of shininess to it. It's nice and smooth. It looks factory, if you ask me. And I think that the color of these things, they're just gonna look great sitting on the truck. So that is the left side, and here is the right side. You can see they're actually stamped. That one's stamped with an R, but these things, they look great. I mean, I'm really, really impressed with that paint, and I don't know, I've never done anything like this where I've painted something on my vehicle. I'm hoping that once I install these, and I know they'll look good, but I'm hoping once I install them, they'll look really, really cool and unique. Kind of like the new 2019 Silverado Trail Boss. Has red tow hooks, guys. You can see what I did to hang them so they could dry. I did let them dry longer than 24 hours. I think it's probably been closer to 48 hours at this point. So they just look really, really good. You can see a little bit of crinkling up there again, but nothing that really matters because that's all gonna be hidden once this is bolted up anyway. But anyways, these look excellent. So let's throw them on the truck and see what the truck looks like. The time has come for me to reveal this simple little mod that I've done to my truck. And I got it out here, uncovered, parked in a big kind of lot here so you can see just how cool this thing looks. So there it is, guys. The red tow hooks. What do you think? I think it looks absolutely awesome in every way. What do you guys think? Comment below. I'd love to hear what you think. If a mod like this is something, you know, that you would do, that you're going to do now that you've seen this video, let me know what you guys think. There you can see up close just how good they look. The tow hooks are red, the GMC logo is red. They just look awesome. They definitely look factory. These things just look sick. So I don't know about you guys, but this mod is very simple, but very awesome. It was really fun doing it, really simple to remove those tow hooks on my 95. My 03 is a little more involved. The bolts are a lot bigger and you gotta get inside of some plastic and stuff like that. So not sure if I'm actually gonna be painting those ones red just yet. This 95 Suburban, I mean, it took it like a champ. You know, the color scheme on this thing is the blue base down here that you can see, and also white. And then of course we have, you know, things like the red taillights. Also on this door panel here, you can see the GMC sign is red. So there are those red accents. And I think those red tow hooks fit perfectly well on the look of this truck. All right, guys, there's a lot of flies out here. There's a fire close by, so it smells like crap. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. And I just wanted to say thank you for watching another one of my videos. If you guys want more information, check down in the description below. There's links down there to stuff that I use to film these videos, products that I use. Also, I have an Instagram at One Road Garage and a website, oneroadgarage.com, and also a Patreon account if you guys so desired to support my channel. Thanks guys again for everything. I really appreciate it. I can't do this without you guys. Peace out.